Are you ready?
Yeah.
On 3, 2, 1.
Mr. Beast Fitness Channel!
Boom! Extra boom.
Boom.
Nice. Okay, so today I have a very special guest helping me. His name is Caden, and usually he's in the videos, but today he's also helping videotape. So today will be the first video that's been taped by Caden Bahanas. So hopefully it's a good one. I know he's really trying to do a good job and hold the camera really steady. Right, Caden?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so today we're going to be learning how to throw and catch a Frisbee. So lately what we've been doing is we've been talking about throwing. Okay, we threw a baseball, we threw a normal rubber ball, we threw, what else did we throw, Caden?
We threw baseball.
Baseball, right. So today we're learning how to throw a Frisbee, okay? So there's two kinds of throws when you throw a Frisbee. One is backhand, and that's like this. And one is forehand, and that's like this. Okay? But today is part 1 of how to throw a Frisbee. And today, we're just going to show you how to throw a backhand Frisbee. Okay? So, first thing that you need to know about throwing a Frisbee backhand is just like everything else, how you hold the Frisbee. Super important, okay? So, here's my Frisbee. Here's the top of my Frisbee. I'm going to take my hand and I'm going to put it underneath the Frisbee. My fingers go underneath the Frisbee. My palm is up. And my fingers, they curl. See, there's a little ridge here. You curl your fingers like that. Can you see that, Caden?
Yep.
Curl my fingers underneath the Frisbee. Okay? And then I put my thumb on top. Okay? So my fingers are curled underneath like this, and my thumb is on top. Some people have their fingers flat at the bottom of the Frisbee like that, kind of a little bit sideways. I like to have my fingers like this, okay? Like this, tight in there, up against the edge with my thumb on top, just like that. Now, when you're throwing a Frisbee, you want to stand sideways, okay? So I'm using my right arm, so I stand with my right leg first, okay? You know when we throw a baseball, we stand this way? For a Frisbee, it's the opposite. So you're going to stand with your right foot forward if you're using your right hand. So I use my right hand, so I'm going to stand with my right foot forward, my right shoulder forward, pointing where I want to throw the Frisbee. Now, when you throw a Frisbee, you take your wrist like this and you bend it back, okay? So if you look at my wrist from the front, it is bent back. It's not straight, it's not this way, it's bent back, close to me, okay? So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep my elbow in tight. My elbow's not out here, my elbow's in tight, okay? And I'm going to bring my elbow, I'm going to bring the Frisbee close to my body, okay? And then I'm going to take a little step forward and I'm going to snap my wrist. So I've got to have my wrist tight like this, turned in, my elbow tight, and I'm going to snap my wrist, all right? So Caden's going to show us how to do that now as a professional. All right, now, there's a secret about Caden. He is a very, very, very good Frisbee thrower. And at the Mulvey School gym, this isn't a lie, this is 100% truth. Caden was visiting me one day, and he stood on the stage, and he threw the Frisbee. He was standing on the stage, and Caden, what did you hit?
Threw it across the whole thing and hit the other wall.
So he threw the Frisbee across the entire gym floor and hit the far wall. I was very impressed, and I didn't even know that he could throw a Frisbee that well. So Caden actually, without a lie, for real, can throw a Frisbee backhand better than his dad. Would you agree? Yeah. Okay. So Caden, how do you like to hold a Frisbee? Show us, because you're a pro.
So
See?
I like to have my thumb out and then my finger around the side, and then I like having my fingers straight. Because if it doesn't feel comfortable for me having my fingers like this, I prefer like this. I can do it anyway, but I prefer it like this.
Right. So you put your finger along the edge of the Frisbee, your pointer finger, and then you have your other fingers kind of flat, right? And then you have your thumb on top. Okay, perfect. So what I want you to do, I just have you close up here. There we go. I want you to throw a little Frisbee to me. I'm just going to back up a sec here, okay? And so Caden's got his weight on his back foot. He's got his right leg forward, and he's standing totally sideways to his target. That's me. He's going to take a little step, and he's going to snap his wrist. Okay, go ahead. Okay, so I'm going to throw the Frisbee to Caden, and I want to see Caden catch the Frisbee, okay? Catching a Frisbee is just like catching a ball, all right? But you want to catch the Frisbee almost like a sandwich, okay? So Caden, catch it with 2 hands for me, okay? Make a sandwich. Good job. So now I want you to throw it back to me. Take a step. Great throw. Okay, I'm going to throw back to you, and I want to see you try and catch it with 1 hand, okay? Good job. Throw it back to me. Okay, catch it with 2 hands. Sandwich it. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Good one. Remember, you snap that wrist when you let it go. Good job. 1 more. Good. Okay. 1 more. Perfect. Okay. So, Caden did a really good job throwing. And he showed you how he likes to hold it. So he likes to have his fingers flat on the bottom, his finger across the front like this, like that, and like that. And he takes a little step and he snaps his wrist. Remember, keep that elbow tight. Okay, you can have your elbow out a little bit, but you don't want to have it way up here like this. It can be out a little bit, and then you bring it towards your body and you snap your wrist like that when you throw it. Now, when you're catching a Frisbee, you can either sandwich it so it's like that. That's easy for when you're starting. So if the Frisbee's coming at you, you can just sandwich it like that. Or what Caden was doing is he was catching it with 2 hands like that. Okay? Or you can catch it with 2 hands like this. Catching a Frisbee, there's no real hard and fast rule, okay? The best thing to do is get comfortable catching the Frisbee any way you can. Frisbees are really hard to catch, okay? So if you can sandwich it like this, sandwich it like that. If you can catch it with your hands like this, go ahead, okay? You can have your hands turned like this, like you're eating a Big Mac, or you can have your hands like this and try and catch it. Wherever the Frisbee is, you're gonna have to change your hands to catch it a certain way. And when you get better, you can just catch it with 1 hand, okay? When the Frisbee comes in, you can catch it with 1 hand, all right? I'd like to say thank you to Caden for helping videotape today, and I'd like to say thank you to Caden for doing a great job throwing Frisbees, okay? All right, Caden, good job today throwing Frisbees. You did an excellent job. It's your best skill. This is super skill. All right, are you ready?
Yeah.
On 3, 2, 1. Mr. Beast Fitness Channel! Boo! Good one.